What's up everybody, Brad Danger here, and I've got good news for everyone who thinks that you need a trust fund to drive something fast and fun. You don't. Today, we're counting down 10, yes, 10 performance cars under 10 grand that are gonna make you grin every single time you start them up. Starting with the Honda Civic Si. Now the Honda Civic Si is the car that proves practical doesn't have to be boring. It's the perfect mix of daily driver reliability and weekend warrior fun. Under the hood sits a high revving VTEC engine that screams to nearly 8,000 RPM and makes about 197 horses, which might not sound like a whole lot, but trust me, it's enough to have you grinning ear to ear on your favorite twisty road. These mid-2000s SIs are all over Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace for under 10 grand, and here is the best part. They are straight up bulletproof. Change the oil, keep it cool, and that motor is gonna run forever. The shifter feels like butter, literally the best in its class. The steering, it's sharp, and the seats, they just hug you just right. This is the perfect one-car garage. Daily it to work, then ring it out on the weekends. Clean, unmolested ones are already climbing in value, so grab one while you can. VTEC just kicked in, yo, and you can find all these ideal deals via Auto Tempest in the pinned first comment down below. So go check them out, and next. And real quick, there's nothing like a little Huracan Performante V10 in the morning. Okay, if you've ever imagined yourself turning heads in a jaw-dropping supercar, you are in the right place. Sign up. Sign up for the Ideal Collective. Right now, it is completely free, and I've linked to it in the pinned first comment down below. And just by signing up, you'll be the first to know about the giveaway. Spots are limited, so sign up today. Again, it's in the pinned first comment, and now, back to the show. Okay, so you want turbo, you want all-wheel drive for the price of a used Corolla? Well, say hello to my little friend, the Subaru WRX. This is the rally hero that made turbo power accessible to everyone. Early 2000 models with the bug-eye or blob-eye headlights are starting to dip below 10 grand, and you're getting around 227 horsepower, a 5-speed manual, and grip for days. Now, a quick reality check. A lot of these cars have been absolutely hammered. People mod them, blow them up, and try to sell them as a stage 2 tuned like that is a good thing. It's not. Get a pre-purchase inspection. Trust me, look for a clean, stock-ish example from an adult owner who knows what an oil change actually is. Do that, and you're gonna have one of the most exciting all-weather performance cars ever built. I mean, the WRX might not be the fastest thing out there, but that turbo spools and you're sliding through corners like Ken Block, you'll totally get it. It's just a raw, rowdy, ridiculously fun ride. Okay, the Fiesta ST or Fist is proof that Ford knows how to make a real driver's car. And don't let the economy car looks fool you. This thing is an absolute riot. You get a turbo 1.6 liter engine making about 197 horses, paired with a 6-speed manual and a chassis that feels straight telepathic. Every car reviewer from Top Gear to the Smoking Tires called the Fiesta ST one of the most fun cars on sale, really at any price. It's small, it's light, and it's just eager to play like a puppy. You can toss it in the corners like a go-kart, and it's gonna come out asking for more. The Recaro seats, they're phenomenal. The steering is razor sharp, and the exhaust note has that cheeky little snarl that eggs you on. The best part though, well, they're finally cheap. Early examples are creeping below 10 grand, and since Ford killed off all their small cars, the Fiesta ST is already becoming a modern cult classic. If you want something that makes every commute feel like a rally stage, this is it. Okay, yeah, you're hearing this right. You can own a real Porsche for under 10 grand. The first gen Boxster, known internally as the 986, might not be a 911, but it's still a mid-engine flat 6 rear drive roadster, and that's the holy trinity for driving fun. For around 9 to 10 grand, you're getting a proper sports car with 50-50 balance, a manual gearbox, and that unmistakable Porsche steering feel. The engine sings all the way to redline, and the chassis dances through corners like it's on rails. Now, you've gotta be smart. These cars can get pricey if they've been neglected. Ask about the IMS bearing, check for oil leaks, and get a pre-purchase inspection from a shop that actually knows Porsches. But a clean, well-maintained Boxster, that's driving nirvana for the price of a used minivan. And with 911 prices going through the roof, these cars are the next ones to rise. This is your chance to grab a slice of Stuttgart magic for civic money. The Nissan 350Z is a bruiser, rear-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V6, and a 6-speed manual that begs to just be abused. It makes all around 300 horses, hits 60 in about 5.5 seconds, and sounds absolutely fantastic doing it. What do you think? You like it? Well, let me know in the comments down below and hit that subscribe button if you're new here. These cars were just a big deal when they dropped in the early 2000s. Affordable, fast, and built for enthusiasts. 2 decades later, they're bargains. High mileage examples are floating around 7 to 9 grand, and you can find solid ones if you're patient. They're great for drifting, canyon carving, or just showing up to a Cars and Coffee with something that looks way more expensive than it actually is. The VQ engine, it's tough, though you should check for oil consumption and tired clutches. And yes, a lot of them have been modded by wannabe street racers, so again, get the inspection, but when you find a good one, it is an absolute weapon. The 350Z is raw, it's loud, it is unapologetically old school, and I'm here for it. The Toyota MR2 is one of those cars that makes car people stop and stare because it's weird in the best way possible. It's mid-engine, it's lightweight, it's rear-wheel drive, and it is Toyota reliable. You can pick your poison. The first-gen 80s Wedge, the 90s Turbo Baby Ferrari, or the 2000s MR2 Spider. All of them can be had for under 10 grand with some patience. The second-gen Turbo Bottle makes about 200 horses and feels like a go-kart that wants to kill you in the most exciting way. The third-gen Spider is all about the lightness and balance. It's like driving a budget Lotus Elise almost. Mid-engine cars can be a little bit twitchy, so don't lift off mid-corner unless you like facing the wrong way. But get one sorted, and the MR2 rewards you with handling that just feels alive. They're getting rarer every single day, and values are starting to tick up. If you want something truly unique, the MR2 is an absolute steal. Few cars capture pure driving joy like the FRS and BRZ twins. These things were engineered for enthusiasts by enthusiasts. Lightweight body, perfect weight balance, and one of the best manual gearboxes on the planet. And they're so good that I actually bought one, and I actually liked it just as much as my Porsche 911. It's like a baby Porsche. With just over 200 horses, they are not drag monsters, but that's kind of the beauty of it. You can push them to the limit without breaking the law or your neck. The steering is precise, the chassis is very neutral, and the feedback, it's just unreal. It's the kind of car that teaches you to drive better every single day. High mileage examples are finally dipping under 10 grand, and because Toyota and Subaru built a ton of them, there's a great aftermarket support. Turbo kits, coilovers, diff upgrades, you name it, someone's done it. Plus, with the new GR86 out, these early FRS and BRZs are the sweet spot for affordable fun. If you're hunting for a driver's car that makes every corner feel special, this is it. The E36 M3 is proof that BMW used to build magic. It's simple, it's the most analog, and it's laser focused on the driver. And you get a high revving inline 6 making 240 horses, a 5-speed manual, and one of the best chassis ever put on 4 wheels. In Europe, these made well over 300 horses, but even the US version is more than enough to have fun. They're rear-wheel drive, perfectly balanced, and easy to slide. The steering feel, well, it's pretty unreal. Now, they're not maintenance free. Cooling systems, bushing, and suspension parts wear out. But if you find one that's been loved by an enthusiast, you'll own a car that's not just fast, it's special. Prices are creeping up though, but sub 10 grand examples still pop up if you're quick. This is one of those cars that'll make you fall in love with driving again, or for the first time. Analog, connected, and just full of the BMW soul. Okay, come on, you can't talk cheap performance without mentioning a Corvette. The C4 and C5 generations are absolute bargains right now. The C4 gives you 80s wedge styling, pop up and down headlights, and a rumbling V8 that still pulls strong today. But if you stretch your budget just a little bit, the C5 is where it's at. Aluminum frame, 345 horses with an LS1 engine, 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds, and a top speed near 170 miles per. All for under 10 grand if you shop carefully. These things are rockets in a straight line and surprisingly capable on track. The LS engine is bulletproof, parts are cheap, and every small town mechanic knows how to work on them. The interior, yeah, they're a plastic city, but who cares? You're going this fast for this little money? I mean, Corvettes deliver raw American muscle on a budget, and nothing else in this price range comes even close. Okay. You guys all knew this was coming. The Mazda Miata, or MX-5. It is the undisputed champion of affordable driving fun. I mean, it's light, it's simple, and it's got the best manual gearbox ever made. Whether you've got the original NA with pop-up headlights, or the curvier NB, or even the newer NC, they're all incredible. Early cars make just over 100 horsepower to the wheels, while later ones, well, 170. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is the balance, the perfect 50-50 weight distribution, steering that talks to you, and a chassis that begs to be thrown into corners. You can daily it, you can autocross it, you can track it, or you can just cruise with the top down. I mean, reliability is rock solid, parts are cheap in the community, it is massive. Want a turbo? Well, easy. Want to LS swap it? Also, pretty easy. The Miata is proof that driving joy isn't about horsepower, it's about the connection. Every shift, every corner, every sunny day drive reminds you why you love cars. Clean low mile examples are already climbing in price, so don't wait too long. Miata really is always the answer. So there you have it, 10 incredible performance cars that you can buy for under 10 grand. Again, click the link in the pinned first comment to go to Auto Tempest to find these 4 cheap. Also go to winthisIdealCar.com to get signed up for our next giveaway. Like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad Danger, this is Ideal. We'll catch you next week, and promise you one thing, keep living the Ideal lifestyle.